Hey, what's up guys, it's been Naturally. Welcome back to another Transfer Society video. How are you guys been? You guys happy? You guys delighted? You guys on a really good time? Or you could be Alexis Sanchez and his dogs and be amazing and play the piano, and that's how they say it. I said Alexis Sanchez knows how to play the piano. Who would have thought that, hey? He's a talented footballer and he's a talented musician. It is Alexis Sanchez. He is finally left Arsenal to go to Manchester United, so he's pretty much left mediocre Arsenal to join mediocre Man United. And you could have went to Man City and win the Premier League title, give or take. He's happy with the money, but everybody's saying the reason he's going to Manchester United is because of the money. Yeah, he's getting 490,000 a week. Fuck me. He's must be the most highly paid player in A, not just in the Premier League, B, probably in world football. Maybe Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, or something say that. But what would he give to Manchester United? He would give him pace, goals, he would give him an end product, which Man United have lacked in recent years at Manchester United. Probably the last player to actually have that was probably Van Persie, who also used to play for Arsenal. So it's going to be interesting what he does there. He's going to bring in so much class, and we all know he's got that because he's a classy world-class player. And you can also see in the national team, he wants to be the guy, looks like to be the main man, being number 9 in the team, even though he's on number 9. But he can play multiple positions. He can play like left, right, or even up front. So it's going to be interesting how I see him go there, how Sanchez will do at Manchester United. And he will wear the iconic number 7 shirt, which is worn by so many big Manchester United players over the years, like Ronaldo, Cantona, George Best, and many other great ones. It also include Michael, who a lot of Man United fans have probably said has ruined that number since he took it. Thinks of Valencia, Memphis Depay have had it, and hasn't really worked. But hopefully it does work for him at Manchester United, and yeah, hopefully a decent signing. Which means Mkhitaryan, who was really struggling at Man United, because Mourinho has pretty much said that he was the weakest link at Man United, even though for me it wasn't a Jose Mourinho signing. He's now at Arsenal, which is a swap deal. So what can he bring? Well, first and foremost, he's not the replacement for Alexis Sanchez, because Alexis Sanchez and freaking Mkhitaryan are two different types of football players. But I think he might be the replacement for Ozil, who looks like he's maybe signing his contract, maybe not signing his contract, so that one's up in the air. But if he does go, Ozil, to Juventus or Manchester United or wherever he's linked with, he is definitely the replacement for Ozil, because he is a creative player. He can help link play up. He can also get assists, score goals. I think that's a really good sign from Arsenal. If they, like I said in the previous videos I made on this, if they get the Mkhitaryan from Borussia Dortmund, then for me, they've got a one hell of a signing on their hands. But we wait and see on that one. I want to see how he does from now to the end of the season at Arsenal. So it's going to be interesting to see how both Sanchez and Mkhitaryan do at two different football clubs. Kennedy is signed for Newcastle United on loan. Fuck me, we finally signed a player. My God. And even though we should have done this fucking 2 weeks ago, but hey, that's what happens with Mike Ashley when you have a dude like that running my club. But anyway, what will Kennedy bring to Newcastle? Another option in the team. He will bring pace. He's got a trick in him. But I haven't really seen a lot of him out of Chelsea this season. But from the glimpses I've seen of him, at Chelsea, he looks like a decent. He does look like one of those young prospects coming through Chelsea. Just like many of them, like Tammy Abraham and many players that were at Chelsea's under 23s, sort of have to find football out. And hopefully he does do it for us, because we majorly need quality going forward, because I think we're the worst in the Premier League in terms of transfers created, and definitely goals. So hopefully he does well. Hopefully he can play fullback, he also can play wing back, and he also can play as a winger. So he's definitely another body in that team. Edin Dzeko has been linked with Chelsea for the past number of weeks now, and we're now at sort of this stage where is it on the verge? Well, Roma say it's not happening, Chelsea say it is happening, and Antonio Conte is not happy whatsoever. So at this moment in time, it's a loophole where no one knows what's going on. So the only player that actually knows what's going on with Dzeko is his agent. So we don't know about that one. We wait and see if Dzeko does go to Chelsea or doesn't. But if he does go to Chelsea, I think it's a great signing. No, he's not the best striker, but I remember when he was at Man City, he was the second choice to Aguero. He scored goals. He won the City the title twice. He scored the unbelievable goal. Well, The second unbelievable goal against QPR, and then Gross scored the iconic goal for Man City. So he's going to bring something to the team for Chelsea, because Chelsea, for me, with Batshuayi and Morata, has struggled this season. They need another striker, because for me, Hazard is not a striker. I don't care if people say he's not. So it's going to be interesting, because Chelsea, for me, need this squad lacks so much depth. It's incredible, and this is a team who won the league last year. And this goes to show, maybe Antonio Conte shouldn't send that text message to Diego Costa saying, "You're surplus to requirements, go find another club." Shouldn't have said that now. But hey, we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. And the last one is Daniel Sturridge, who has been linked with Inter Milan on loan. He needs to find football, because he's right now not going to get an England squad for the World Cup, which is only a couple of months away now. Well, it's 4 or 5 months away now, so he needs to go and find football. Is Inter Milan the right destination for him? Not really, because he's not going to play, because A, Icardi is the main man, and B, Adair is also second choice, so he would be third choice. So he's already fourth choice and third choice at Liverpool. Where do we want to go there? I feel like the club we should go is a Premier League club. The Newcastle United have been linked with him. I think that's the team he should go. You get Premier League football, if you score goals for them, which I think he will for us. I just think it's the right option for him to go. Inter Milan, I don't see. Newcastle, I do see. So guys, we move on to the top 5 transfer rumours. Starting off with John Mario, who's been linked with a move to West Ham. A couple of hours ago, he was actually having his medical with West Ham, so that deal is moving fast. He looks like he'll be a West Ham player probably before this video is up. Number 2 is Soleimani, who is now looked like to be going to Monaco. Yes, Chelsea were linked with him, and many other clubs were linked with him as well. Even the Chinese club were linked with him, but he wants to go to Monaco, and I can see that happen, because Monaco probably need another striker if they want to get into the Champions League places 22nd this year, because right now they're 4th and they probably need another body going forward. Number 3 is Eden Hazard, who has been linked with a move to, well, he's pretty much not linked, he's definitely looks like to be going to Real Madrid in the summer, because Real Madrid have come out with major stories about this, saying Hazard is their main topic and is going to be their main Galactico for the summer, which means Ronaldo and Benzema and Bale are gone. They want new Galacticos, and the three we're hearing is Hazard, Lewandowski and Neymar. I don't see Neymar going because he just went to PSG. I can see Lewandowski going because Bayern Munich and Lewandowski not happy with what he said in the summer with the whole transfers, what he said about Bayern Munich's lack of transfers. And Hazard, for me, I keep saying this and I keep saying this right now, I think this is his last season. I know I said last year, but I think this is definitely Hazard's last season as a Chelsea player, and Chelsea fans are probably not happy with that, but it's Real Madrid. You don't turn down Real Madrid. It's the biggest club in the world. It's won back-to-back Champions Leagues. It's still La Liga champions for God's sake. So I think it's going to happen, and I think he will be a Real Madrid player in the summer. Number 4 is Olivier Giroud, who has been linked with a sort of a swap deal plus cash deal for Aubameyang, who looks like to be on the verge of going to Arsenal, and Giroud looks like to have a 6-month loan deal at Dortmund, because he needs, just like Daniel Sturridge, needs football to get in that World Cup squad for France. And right now, you've probably got Griezmann, you've probably got Mbappe, and you also got Kevin Gamero. So right now, he's the 4th choice, and right now, there's other guys pecking at his heels for that 4th spot. So right now, and he's sort of on the fringes of it, but he needs to play football games where he's not in the World Cup squad. I think he will go to Dortmund. I think Aubameyang will go the other way. And the last one, number 5, is Gareth Bale, who has been all over, sort of not happy at Real Madrid. Real Madrid are fed up with his injuries. He's always injured all the time. Him and Ronaldo are having bust-ups, and Zidane's not happy with either. He looks like he doesn't want to be there anymore, and the fans are sick and tired of hearing just fed up with Gareth Bale, the way he's sort of playing this season, and since he's been around, has he been a success? He's been alright. He scored the winner, scored a goal in the Champions League final in 2014, and he's won 3 Champions Leagues. Like, that's something you can't take away. But I feel like Gareth Bale, for me, needs to find. He's for me, he's just going to be Ronaldo's shadow. He needs to go find another club. They might enable it with him, but that night's died down. Man City want Gareth Bale. He is their main transfer window in the summer. Gareth Bale for Manchester City, and Pep Guardiola wants a big target player. He wants to bring a new face to help that team go forward, even though they got plenty of players go forward. I can see Gareth Bale going to Man City. I can see that happening because Man City right now are won the Premier League title and look like to be dominating the league for many years. And Gareth Bale to that Man City team pretty much hands him the league probably for another 2-3 years because he is a world class player and also needs to go and find a club. I can see that happening. But with saying that, maybe other clubs will come in. But I don't think Gareth Bale will be a Real Madrid player next season. So guys, there are the Transfer Society for this episode. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Enjoy it, hockey and plenty. So guys, there are the Transfer Society for this episode. Please like, subscribe, the natural.